Now let's get into materials for Blender. So we're still in layout, and that's fine if we can do materials and layout. And down here, we see this little red circle icon. It's not the red globe, right? It's this. It has like an arrow glass on it. It's red. It's material property. So I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to click new, and I'm going to add a new material to my cube. So by default, it's a printable BDSF. We'll get into that later into the node editor, but all we need to do for right now is the base color. So let's change the base color to green. And we notice that we don't see it on the actual cube. The reason being is we only will see the base color when it's in render or material preview. Now to actually change the viewport, if we scroll all the way down here, we actually have a viewport display. So we can actually change the color of the viewport display. The reason why these are separate is because for different workflows, let's say someone's making muscles. Well, in order to define the different muscle types for the viewport, they might actually have it as different colors for representation. But when they actually render it out, they actually have a texture, a flesh texture to it. So let's change the viewport display to, let's say, red. And, we can change it to be metallic if we want to, roughness, but this is just for the viewport of us figuring stuff out or for animation. So that's the viewport. Now, if I go into material preview, you notice now it's green because it's following the principal BDSF. So again, the viewport, this is just kind of placeholder. So that way you can do animations, do modeling. It's not what you're actually going to see as the final result. It's to minimize how much processing power. Now, material preview gives you a little taste of what it's going to look like, and then render is what the final result is going to be. So that is the basics for materials. Now, going to the next step of a bit more advanced, let's add another material. Click on the plus, click on new, and we can change the name of this. Let's call it red. Now let's change the base color to be red. And what we're going to do is we're going to make one of these sides red. So we're going to go to edit mode. So clicking tab on your keyboard is the keyboard shortcut for edit mode. We're going to click 3 to go in face, and we're just going to select the face we want. We're now going to select red, and we're going to click assign. So now that face is assigned red. Now what's really cool about this is I can go over here, right? So select a green, and we can see it selects green. Click on red, and I can click on select. So what this does is it's going to select everything that's red. Now what I can also do is I can click on the green one, click select, and it's going to select everything that's green. And then of course we also have deselect here.